Well, hello guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and I shouldn't be wearing one of my good cowboy shirts out here, for being part of the Jobu Sports Report. I'm in here working on this big, and I mean big, this thing is a solid mahogany, basically cover for some hydroponic planters to be outside that we're building, and literally this is over 100 board feet of 5/4 mahogany that I've laminated, glued, and screwed, and everything else. I just want to show you guys something while I'm sitting here working on this, because I've got literally one chance. I've got no extra wood left, and I've had to make, look at this. This is the molding pieces that I've had to make. This right here is actually 2 pieces of wood that have been laminated together, but you can see the groove in here that's going to go into the top of it, and then this is recessed, so that way we'll actually have covers that are going to rest on this thing. And so let me show you the box itself right here, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But this piece right here, I've got to miter these pieces so that way it'll all fit in tight, look really nice and all that. But this thing actually has to come apart. So you'll see in there the stainless steel screws. There's actually a nut in there that screws those machine screws together so we can take this whole thing apart. This has literally been one of the most complex things I've ever had to build, because you can see we've had to cut all these notches in here and make it so it aligns going down the side to give it kind of a nice look. And you can see how I've dry fitted this piece in here. You may be wondering, well, why you got the channel up here? Well, this channel right here is made specifically so that way lighting can go in here. So lighting will wash down the front of this thing. So yeah, this thing's crazy. So keep your fingers crossed, because I've got to cut this piece right here and hope that it fits right, because, you know, measure twice, cut once. If I don't get this right, if I mess up on it, that means I got to go buy some more mahogany and start over on this, because I did not make any extra. So you get to bear my witness here. And I'm going to cut it just a hair bigger so I can always take more off. It's easy to take more off. It's kind of a bitch to add more to it. All right. Let's see. And that's right. It's a little bit off. It is a hair off. That's not good. They go right on here. Right for you. Damn. That's bad. This angle is off just by a hair. Or is the box is off? Maybe the box is not off. Where that could be it. That could be it. That's what it probably is. See if that gets closer together when I try and push on it. Does it? Closer. Okay, so that's what it is. It's not square. as we set one of those at an angle. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so I thought I miscut it, but I'm actually okay. It's a matter of we got to get the box square. And you see, once we get it square, we got a nice joint in there that'll come apart. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is, for extra strength, we'll end up having a stainless steel screw that once we put this together, it'll go in there to hold it true. So that's what it's going to look like. Okay. Now, we got to cut the one to go down the side here. And then we'll glue this and screw it on in there, and that'll hold that tight. Then we can make our top covered pieces. And those are going to be 6 pieces. 6 pieces, right? That'll go in here, and they're going to have a half moon cut out of each piece, so that way they'll go around the other ones. And then we have to put electricity inside of the box as well. This has been one of those projects that's it's been a bear, to say the least. So I'm almost afraid to cut the other pieces, because it's like, okay, we're close, but if we mess it up, we got problems. Okay, so should be able to rest. There we go. Hold this down. Flush? The joint tight?
I mean, it's close. Like that looks like a square, but I don't know if that's all.
It will be once we get them together.
Well, now it is.
Yeah.
Before it wasn't.
That's okay right there.
And that's closer.
Okay. Let's see.
On this side.
It's a little snug for our dado. Maybe that this piece is just a little bit out of skew. Okay, that's that. Okay, it should be 40 and a half. All right, you can see that kind of there together. 40 and a half. Saw blades with. Once it's pulled in there together, pretty close. Got some room for expansion and contraction. All right. Whew. And that's it. We'll do a little bit of sanding and stuff to make sure that these are true. You gotta make sure that it's all square. And then we'll draw a screw that will go in to tie the two of them together in the corners to make sure it's good and strong. And this piece, once you take the bolts off, will slide out and go back in here. Wow. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I'm gonna go get me some water because this part has been keeping me up at night because literally there is no extra wood. I'm Mark Holmes, of course, with Michael Anthony Fitness, and we're gonna keep working on this thing.